All right, everyone, welcome to Rhythm and Roads. This is the 2 year anniversary celebration with 100 plus interviews. So I'm just truly grateful for that and just truly blessed by everyone who has come on the past 2 years to share your story, your testimony. But today we have a very special guest. We have award-winning artist from New Mexico, Virginia Maria Romero, which I'm very honored to have on Rhythm and Roads, and it's going to be an incredible time to hear her story. So, welcome, Virginia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And yes, I got to see her artwork at the Las Cruces International Film Festival this past April. And that was just such a blessing to see her work on all of our lanyards and just some of the artwork of the film festivals. So that's very cool that you got to be a part of that, Virginia.
Yes, it was an exciting event and I
Yeah.
really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, I bet it was. It was definitely an experience that was fun. Yeah. And so when I saw our lanyards with the artwork, I was very curious and wanted to find out about that. And so I looked her up and then we met in person. She reached out and then she invited me over to meet her and her husband at her house and gave me a tour. I was truly blessed by that experience. It was great to see original artwork just out in her studio where she does her work. Wow, what a blessing it was just to be there in fellowship. So that was great. And thank you again for that, Virginia. That was pretty cool to be there.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So let's get to know your story. So we like to know your story of how you or who or what got you started as an artist. Like, was it from when you were young that you were interested in painting and in art, or what triggered it?
From a very young age, I spent a lot of time alone. I'm not an only child, but my brother and I are 9 years apart.
Oh, wow.
So for the most part, I spent a lot of time alone with my parents, and
Hmm.
I remember creating things even when I was younger, whether it was drawing things in the sand or making things out of cardboard, just always creating. So I think it was just innate to my personality from a young age.
Oh,
And that just continued throughout my life.
wow. So it started at a very young age. Yeah.
Yes.
And is your brother into art as well, or is he very artistic and knowing like he likes doing stuff pertaining to arts?
Maybe more musically.
Oh,
I
musically.
remember
Oh.
him playing guitar when we were younger, and I think, he continued that throughout his life.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Do you recall? I know it's we're trying to have you remember something, but do you remember kind of like your first artwork of that you did when you were actually getting into art that you were really proud of? You're like, oh, I remember doing this when I was a teenager or early, I don't know. Or if it's okay, you don't remember, but
I don't think I thought of it as art. I thought I was just making things, creating
oh,
things,
okay,
expressing my imagination.
yeah,
I didn't really have a name for it at that time.
at that
It's
time, okay,
just something I did,
yeah, you
like
were discovering yourself
like
of what this
yeah,
is, yeah.
like sleeping, walking, creating. It just was part of what I did, who I was.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. And I want to ask you, I know the shirt that you're wearing, that's a very popular painting, right? That you've done because I've seen it before, a lot of your artwork on the websites. You want to
Yeah.
talk about that for a bit, what that resembles?
Well, this particular piece, um, it came more as a digital creation.
Oh,
So the wolf in the painting was an original painting of mine. So everything that I do digitally comes from my original artwork.
oh,
I
okay,
don't use any other artwork or
yeah.
in those in that imagery. Sorry, my cat's here.
Oh no.
And so when I recreate these, as in the case of this one,
Hmm.
which is a similar piece that's also on a calendar now in in Stockholm, Sweden, and it
Oh
will
wow.
soon be in Naples, Italy. And it's with Art for Women Today. And so that's just a something I'm involved with as a project.
That's awesome.
And so this piece kind of, I guess, is more representative of my overall work, combining people or with animals, just things that interest me.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing that really stood out to me from your artwork was the wolves, right? Or is it coyotes? I think it was more coyotes
Um, Both.
or both.
I
Yeah.
mean, I see coyotes, frequently behind our home.
Right.
I don't see wolves, but I have an affinity for wolves and their personality.
Yeah.
And um,
Yeah, I'm very big on wolves and that's really cool with the coyotes. I mean, but yeah, I love your artwork on that. It's just it's amazing. I love it. It's just very creative, very great. I love the look. It's pretty cool. It's mysterious. I like that. Yeah, and then I was blessed with this, which is her artwork book here that contains a lot of her original artwork. Well, portrait they're copies, but of course they're all from her originals. But yeah, it was such a blessing to have this. And look, there's a wolf right here, or actually a coyote. Sorry, coyote there. But yeah, pick up a copy if you can. If they wanted to pick up a copy, can they order one on your website?
not on my website, but there is a link to where they can order it on my website, and
Oh, there
it's
is.
with
Okay.
with Borderlands Media Publishing.
Oh, nice.
And they're
Okay.
located here in Las Cruces.
Oh, they are.
And
Okay.
so the link to them is on the homepage of my website. And my website is right in the process of getting kind of updated,
Oh, okay.
kind of a little changes here and there to, stay
Yeah.
current. But those links are on there.
Okay. Is there a I wanted to ask you, is there a particular artist that you do look up to as an artist that inspires you? Someone that you look up to and you're like, "Oh, I love her or his work."
Um, I I think in my case, I don't really try like deliberately seek out other artists or other work
Oh, okay.
because I try to, focus on my own experiences and things that I feel and think so that hopefully my art is unique and doesn't look like other people's work.
Makes sense.
So in that sense, no one particular, but at the same time, probably everyone that's ever come before me or during this time, I mean, I see things just out in
Yeah.
on internet or in person. I mean, you just see lots of things in the world living every day.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm just influenced by life itself and my
Awesome.
own experiences, and
Yeah.
hopefully my work is a reflection of that.
Oh yeah. No, it definitely is. And I'm aware that you have some upcoming events or certain projects in the works. If you'd like to share about that.
Sure. The first one would be October 3rd, and that will be at Loud Horse Gallery in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay.
And it's a local artist show. So that's happening. And then on October 4th through the 12th in Stockholm, Sweden, there's going to be an Art for Women Today calendar release for their 2026 calendar.
Oh wow.
And there will be an exhibit there. And from there, that exhibit will move to Naples, Italy at the Art for Women Today Festival.
Oh, cool.
So one of my original paintings will also be displayed along with the calendar and the other artists. There's 13 international female artists.
Wow. Congrats.
That event is to support the Arsedona Anti-Violence Center in Naples.
Oh, okay.
So that's the purpose of that project.
Awesome. Okay.
And I'm looking at my notes here because there's just a lot to
No,
remember.
that's fine.
And then the Southern New Mexico Book Festival will be October 11th at the Doña Ana Community College East Mesa campus.
Okay.
And my book will be there. I may or may not be there depending. We have some tentative plans, so I'm not sure, but my book will definitely be there.
Your book will be
And
there. Okay.
yes, and then I'm in the process right now of having another book published also by Borderlands Media Publishing.
Oh, you are.
And
Wow.
it's a children's book called Yo Oko Roars.
Okay.
And I'm co-authoring that with Kate Scott, and she's from Tucson.
Oh, cool.
And so that book should be out soon. I don't know the exact date, but we are actively working on the publication back and forth.
Okay.
And the contracts have been signed and all of that. So that will be coming shortly.
Wow. What's the name of the book again?
Yo Oko Roars.
And what does that mean?
Yo Oko is the name of one of the characters in the book,
Oh, okay.
and it's a jaguar. So
Oh, cool.
it's roaring.
So is it animal based in this children's book? Like it's more just
Um,
animals?
It's about a story of a girl named Iris
Okay.
and how she travels through a time in her life and encounters wildlife and just some of the experiences that she encounters along the way of her travels.
Wow. That sounds interesting. Well, I'm glad that you both teamed up to get this going and now you almost are done in releasing it. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And once it's released, do you plan on having a book release party or how do these, people wanting to order it or see it, how can they find it?
Yes, everything just goes through Borderlands Media Publishing. So
Okay.
I would include that link on my website.
For this new
Or
book.
or if someone wanted to go directly to their website, it's online.
Okay. Well, if once the book comes out, I'd love to bring you and this other author on and you guys could talk about it and that way we can get the word out. I
Okay,
mean,
yeah,
maybe it would make a good Christmas gift or a birthday gift or something. I don't know, but just to
yeah.
talk about it, that way people are aware of the story and aware of, they'll be able to meet your other friend, the author, as well.
Okay. Yes,
That'd be cool.
that would be great.
Yeah,
I'll let Kate know.
yeah. Let Kate know then. That'd be great. Once the book's out, we'll have you come on and share about the story behind that journey. So.
Okay.
I want to say like your background there with the house, I just love it. It has that Adobe feel, the New Mexico feel, and yeah, I just love that about New Mexico. I feel like that's definitely for artists something I feel like you would draw to, like you would get from, is the beauty of New Mexico. Is that some of your artwork as well of inspires you? It's just the state of New Mexico?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Um, when I moved here, just the different cultures that I encountered, and
Yeah.
um, just it looked very different from growing up along Lake Erie in Sheffield Lake, Ohio.
Well,
So,
yeah, I bet.
but at the same time, because of the way I grew up, there was a connection for me here in New Mexico with other cultures, even though I'm not the same culture,
Yeah.
but there were things that ran through my childhood that felt familiar.
Oh, wow. That's good. Well, I'm glad that certain parts of your past from your childhood reminded you while you were there in New Mexico.
Yeah, I think sometimes people, would comment on my work or say it had a Native American
Mm.
type feel, but
Yeah.
as far as how I grew up, what the imagery in my artwork represents the things that I saw and heard and experienced, with within my own life.
Yeah.
And then when I saw different cultures and how they represented, their particular culture,
Right.
it it maybe had a connection, but and I'm sure everything's inspired by something,
Yeah.
what you see, but the reality of it is based on my own personal experiences.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. You know, one thing about the Land of the Enchantment is, yeah, just the beauty of it. And I feel like for artwork that I've seen as well, there's just so much beauty in that, you know, especially like Rio Doso, Las Cruces, Santa Fe, Albuquerque. I mean, there's just so much, you know, and I just love seeing different artists have that certain passion to represent New Mexico, you know, and I like that. So,
Yes. And I lived in Santa Fe for about 10 years
oh, you
before we
did?
moved to Mexico,
Wow.
to Las Cruces. And so, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of inspiration from being there and even our home.
Yeah.
Um, I felt like if I was going to have to leave Santa Fe, I wanted to have something of that with me. So when we found this home, it just immediately felt like home. And
Yeah.
we've been here over 30 years, 34 years, I believe.
Really? That long, huh? That's awesome. Well, you have a beautiful home. The location's very beautiful. I love the backyard, seeing it where it's just very landscape. Yeah, you definitely picked a really beautiful area to live in. Um, so before we end on the podcast on this episode, I just want to ask you how did you feel when you got selected to show your artwork for the film festival this past April? Like, what went through your mind when they chose you to represent your work for the whole film fest?
Well, I just thought it was a great opportunity, so I
Yeah.
was very excited. And some of the press and some of the items that came out from that, I didn't even know they were planning on that, like the
Oh,
little
cool.
lanyards. And so it was pretty cool to, we went to a few of the events around the festival, and just to see everyone wearing those,
Yeah,
like it was everywhere. And
including myself.
yeah, so it
Yeah.
was really fun. And yeah,
Yeah, and I did see some video of when did the reveal of the poster, right, of the artwork for the film fest, and it was
yes,
on stage, and then Ross Marks took the sheet off, and then it was your work. I mean, that was amazing just to see the look everyone's face and the way they reacted to it.
yeah. And just the signing of the poster, it was
Yeah.
exciting to, kind of a lot was going on, lots of people getting prints signed. So, when I looked up and just saw a whole line of people waiting, it's nice.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
you're
that
like, oh,
that
cool. Like,
someone, values what you do. And
that's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, you
and my
deserve it.
family was
Yeah.
there with me, our
Yeah.
son, and um, my daughter, I told her all about it, and then my husband and some of his brothers and sisters came from Santa Fe.
Wow, really? That's cool.
So it was just really a fun event.
It was. It was definitely a fun event. And I'm glad that they valued your artwork to want to get autographs from you and wait in line. So, yeah, I mean, you should feel very honored for that. And I know you do. It's just, yeah, your work really does stand out. It's unique, it's different, it's your own, it's who you are. And I'm glad that people really appreciated your work at the film fest, that they really were even wearing the lanyards, of course, because it does say Las Cruces International Film Fest, but the fact that they also wore it because it was like, look how cool this artwork looks with this, you know, and it was just great just to see it all over the film festival. So,
Yeah, I'm looking for right now a vineyard that may want to use some of the imagery for a label. I've done that in the past,
oh, okay.
several years ago for Santa Fe Vineyards and Estrella del Norte
Oh, okay.
Vineyard. And they look really cool on a bottle. And
Yeah.
so if you know anyone, I've approached a couple people, but a lot of the vineyards have their own family members or,
Mm,
people that already do their labels. So, but
I see.
something will come along.
Yeah, one will stand out. There's so many wineries in New Mexico. One will give you
Yeah.
that opportunity. Now, for them to find you on social media, to follow either your website or they can contact you on Instagram, how can they find you or contact you?
Yes, I have a website. It's basically my name.com. So virginiamariaromero.com.
Okay.
And I have a Facebook account and I have a Facebook page. So two different
Awesome.
ones. And then I have an Instagram page and I have a LinkedIn page. So I'm pretty sure it's easy enough to find me.
Yeah. And what would you rather them to contact you be on your website or through Instagram? Like to message you?
Anyway,
Anyway.
well, yeah.
Okay.
And just I should put this out there that my all my paintings are only available, or the original paintings are only available through the gallery. So
Okay.
through Loud Horse Gallery, or if you happen to be in Sweden at Gallery Art Site. And so that's where people can purchase original paintings. I
Okay.
do have links to those galleries on my website, and
Okay.
I have images of the artwork that are at the gallery, but all of those paintings that are on my website are at the gallery. So
Okay.
I don't sell, at this point in time, I don't sell directly from my studio or
I see.
home.
It's just
I would refer people to the gallery.
to the gallery.
Yeah.
Okay. And does the gallery have a website or
Yes.
do you
Yes.
know it?
It's Loud Horse Gallery. I think it's just loudhorsegallery.com.
Okay.
But that link is on my website.
It
And
is as well.
they're at 613 Canyon Road
Oh, okay.
in Santa Fe.
In Santa Fe. All
And
right.
it was Bill Hester Fine Art, but Bill retired and then Loud Horse took over his space.
Oh,
They
okay.
did some renovations and it looks really beautiful. And so that's where I'm at now.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really happy for you, Virginia, and look forward to what the future holds for you. I mean, you already have some events lined up. You have this new children's book coming out soon. I mean, so you're staying busy as well, and we
I'm
look forward to,
staying busy.
yeah, and we look forward to seeing your other painting or artwork publication book. That's the second volume coming out, and that's in the works that you mentioned. That'd be cool to see. But
And
yes, thank you. Sorry.
from Borderlands Media also, I have it's a deck of cards, kind of like, I guess, Oracle cards. I mean, they're not really like any other cards, but
Wow.
what they are is my artwork combined with my poetry. And then I call it Dreamtime Habitat. And it's photos of the habitat of the animals that I paint,
Oh, that's cool.
many of them.
Oh,
So it's a deck of cards, and I don't
yeah,
remember how many right offhand, but it's on my website and it's on Borderlands Media Publishing website.
as well. Okay.
So those are available as well.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that too. That was a plus.
Yeah.
That's cool. You have a deck of cards with your artwork on there. That's very cool.
And the reason October, I just want to mention this, is important for me, and all these things are happening, and it's
Yeah.
seemingly in October, or a lot of them in October. My mother's birthday was October 4th. And
Oh, okay.
so, these events are all happening. So I like to think that, you know, she's still with me here.
Yeah. And you're honoring her legacy by doing these events in October. The,
Well, they weren't, I mean, I didn't plan them. The galleries
oh,
planned
right.
it, so
Okay.
I didn't even know, but it
Oh,
just
wow. Okay.
coincides with that, which to me personally just feels, special.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, from these events happening all in October, which you didn't have a hand in doing, and you feel like
Yeah.
your mom's letting you know that she's still with you.
Yeah. I like to believe that.
Yeah.
So,
That's a
yeah.
nice
Yeah.
thought. Yeah, of course. That's
And
awesome.
of course, my family, my children, I mean, they're always part of me and what I do, and
Yeah.
just gives me the encouragement and support, to to continue. So
Yeah, I feel like that's very important to have family and friends support and be there and encourage you and just, yeah, and represent your work as well and have people share about it. So I'm
yeah,
glad your family and your friends are doing that. Yeah.
yeah. And meeting people like you, it's
Yeah, like me, yeah.
very nice. So
Oh, well, thanks. Yes, and that's definitely been a blessing meeting you and your husband and getting to know your story at your studio. That was a great experience and a great tour of your place. But yeah, see how the doors open for you to meet other people, and I'm a believer that God brings certain people in your life for a reason, and for you to meet certain people that are a blessing, and some teach lessons, some inspire and help others with it. You never know, but just I never thought I'd meet so many people where I went from January till now. I was like, oh, like wow. So
yeah.
it's been an incredible journey from January to September. So yeah. But all right, Virginia. Well, thank you so much for coming on Rhythm and Roads. It's been such a blessing to have you on, share a bit of your story and the journey of what's ahead. And we look forward to seeing your work. And thank you for letting us know where to buy your artwork. And we look forward to seeing that children's book in the future, your second volume of your artwork in the book, which I look forward to seeing because I already have this one.
Yeah.
And if you want to pick up a copy of this one, she'll be having that show, right, in October. You said that it's October 11th, I believe.
Yes, at the Doñana Community College, the Southern New Mexico Book Festival.
Yes. So if you'd like to pick up this copy, this one right here, that will be there, that will be available. And so I really like this a lot. I just went through it again today before the interview, and I was really inspired by her artwork. Very beautiful. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. This is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Roads during the 2-year anniversary celebration with 100+ interviews. Thank you for those that have shared your story. And if you like to share your story, just contact me on Instagram at Rhythm and Roads Official. And my YouTube channel is, if you just go on Google, type Rhythm and Roads with Joshua Jacob. And rhythm is like people think, wait, rhythm, like, yes, like the music, rhythm. So the rhythm and the road. But yeah, Rhythm and Roads with Joshua Jacob. So, alrighty, Virginia, thank you so much. Been such a blessing to have you on. And guys, we will catch you on the next episode.